Namaskar everyone. So now onwards for a few videos it's going to be like this. I do not have a tripod or a mic, so I am just going to hold the mobile in my hand and take it because I am going for volunteering in the Isha Yoga Center from tomorrow for the Mahashivratri. As you all know, I hope to see you guys all over there and meet as many people as possible. So from now onwards, few of my videos are just going to be like this. I hope the audio is clear, and I'll try to not shake the video as much as possible. In today's video, I'm going to talk about failure. I received a lot of, not a lot actually, a very few emails asking me how I deal with failures, what I think about failures, what is Sadhguru's view on failure, and how do you deal with failure basically. I think this is very important, right? I think this is something that, I think most people in this world do not do things, and this is what Sadhguru also says. If this one thing could be taken out from you, that is fear, or fear of failure could be taken away from you, people would do wonders. People would just go behind their aspirations and do wonderful things in the world. But this fear of failure is something that stops so many of us. It has stopped me also from doing a lot of things that I have valued till now, right? Till now, not anymore, but till now it has stopped me. So how do I deal with failure? What is my view on failure? So this is one thing that Sadhguru says, and I don't know, I have never heard someone say this before. I have read so many self-help books, seen so many motivational videos, read so many spiritual books and all that stuff, but this one thing I have never heard anyone say. Sadhguru has said, start something in your life which you are sure you will not be able to complete in this lifetime, and you will definitely die a failure, but it is just that you will joyfully die. Now that is I think that is very intense, someone who is able to start something which he knows that he won't ever be successful in, but yet he's willing to start it because he knows this is most needed in the world and needs to be done. So that is exactly what I am trying to bring myself right now. So as a person talking about my failures, like I have gone through a lot of failures, I think many failures actually. When I was a young kid, I used to be my first in my class, so for me success was always coming first and all. But after my 10th, due to a lot of issues, I started failing in my subjects. It was just that I passed my 12th. I was, even in my engineering, I had like so many back papers. I think around 20 back papers I had. But one thing that I learned, I think that it came into me, was in the first year only, out of 12 papers, I had 5 back papers. Like it was not 1 or 2, but 5. And from the next years, it was like 6, 7, and so on. So many back papers. So for me at that time, not passing in an exam stopped being a failure for me. Actually, it stopped being a failure whenever I got the result, and when it came, I didn't pass. Okay, that's what is expected of me. So I did not consider that as a failure. But I have noticed that there were certain kids who were like along with me, some of my classmates who were very studious. They were like top. But in the final year, they got due to some error in correction or something like that, they got 1 or 2 back papers, and it devastated them. They started considering themselves as a failure, and how the hell did this happen? So I've seen this is happening. So what now I realize is that what we consider as failure is something that we have taken and learned from others. Maybe it's our friends, maybe it's our parents, maybe it's something else, maybe it's something we have seen in movies, or maybe in TV shows or something. We have seen that failing in an exam is considered a failure. Maybe our parents have told us that failing in an exam is a failure. That's why we consider it as a failure. But when you look at it, if no one told you that failing in an exam is a failure, would you ever consider yourself to be a failure? Maybe it's not an exam. I was just taking my case. Maybe it's a breakup. You've gone through a breakup, and that lady left you, and something like that happened, or that guy left you. Now you consider yourself a failure and good. You're of no use. But if it was not shown like that, if we had not taken it, would you consider yourself a failure? I don't think so, right? Because now this is what I feel right now. Right now, I do not ascribe to the failures of what others think. Now, I was a person who was doing my MPhil in clinical psychology. It's very hard to get, and I tried so hard to get it. So when I quit the course, there were a lot of my friends who said, what the hell are you doing, bro? You need to complete this. Why are you doing this? And I've seen many people think that it is some kind of failure that I was not able to complete it. But the fact is, I had a clear vision. I had a clarity as to what I am doing. So even when I left the course, I never thought of myself as a failure. I never thought that thought didn't come once in my mind that just because I was not able to complete 2 years and I left after 2 months, I need to consider myself a failure. And this is what I want to happen to each one of you. There are so many things that you are going to do in life. There are so many things that you are going to start and so many things that you are not going to be able to complete. But that's okay. Someone else might think that you need to complete it. Someone else might think this is wrong. But if you have clarity as to what you are doing, then you won't ever consider yourself a failure. If you consider yourself a failure, just this is the one thing that you need to understand. You did not have clarity as to why you did it. So many people reach out to me, and I'm a person who has done a career suicide by not completing my MPhil. But the irony of the fact is, a lot of people ask me for career guidance. I'm like, what? You're asking me for career guidance? They ask me, should I leave my course? I'm doing this course. I want to be an IIT. I'm going for IAS. And they ask me, should I complete it? I never give them the opinion that you should not complete it just because I left the course. That's not the right thing to do. Just because I left the course does not mean I have to tell others to leave the course, right? So I tell them, see, right now you think that this course is stressful or this course is hectic. That's why you want to leave the course. So if you leave the course, you might turn miserable thinking that if I had done the course, I would have got that IAS, I would have cleared the exam. And the opposite thing is also true within them. If they stay in the course, they will again grow more miserable thinking that I'm stuck in the rat race, I'm doing this for my parents and all that stuff. So basically, whether they go for the course or whether they leave the course, they are stuck in one place. They are going to grow miserable. So I tell them, you need first clarity. Right now, most of the things that you guys are doing is just because you think your happiness and pleasure lies in that. But once you establish the fact that your happiness and pleasure is within you, that you are the sole architect of creating this from within you. Once you are joyful and happy, then the destination does not matter. Then you know that whether you reach the destination or whether you do not reach the destination, you are always happy and joyful. Then you will be able to take a conscious choice whether you need to do the course. If you feel that this course is still valuable for me, or if this relationship is still valuable for me, you will stay there and you will work on it and you will make it work no matter what. But if you think, damn, I'm already happy and joyful and this stuff is not what I want to do and there are a lot of stuff that is needed in the world, then you will be able to easily focus your attention on that. And that needs to happen to each one of you, because this is the whole struggle. And there is a technology for this. So all my videos, all my content, if you see, is just to make sure I'm not posting self-love, this, that, happiness. I can say happiness, sadness, bliss and all this stuff, but unless I give you a technology, what's the use of it? You might feel a bit motivated watching my video for 2 minutes, but what the hell, that's of no use. Maybe I might get some views, I might get some ads in this video and get some money, but does it touch you? No. For me, it doesn't matter what these videos do. If this video touches any one of you and you decide to take the step, that is of immense measure to me, and I'll be deeply grateful for each one of you, because only if each one of us, only if you and me change, only if you and me are happy, will the world be happy. We can pass all kind of laws, we can talk about all kind of revolution. No, the true revolution, as Sadhguru says, is within. We do not want others to change. I want to change. All others are okay. Only I am bad. I'm not bad. It's only I need to change and everything is okay. That is a true revolution. So that is what I think about failure. There is no failure or success or like that. So this is quote of Sadhguru. He says this: if someone truly has no hope, he is blessed because he has no fear of failure. Now this can be seen in a wrong way, thinking that no hope, oh, that means it's negative and all. It's not like that. What I feel is that no hope means that if I have no hope, it means that I do not worry whether my actions will be successful or failure. But I'll just do what is needed, because at the end of the day, I can only do that. I can only do action. I I can't actually know what the outcome is. You might have seen this, a lot of people start a business, they have done everything right, but somehow it fails. Some people start something and it's a success. So, but at the end of the day, what can I do? I can just do my action. And if having no hope doesn't mean you're sad, you're depressed and all, that's a wrong concept. No hope means you do not worry about the outcome. You do not worry whether it will be successful or not. Now, right now I'm doing these videos. You know, some of my videos, one of my videos reached 1 lakh views. Some of them reached only 100 views. But that's okay. I still put out the video. And I have not reached that state of no hope. I still hope that all my videos reach 1 million views. But still, I'm bringing it down. I do not have that much hopes and that much expectation. But still, it is there. I'll be very frank and truthful with you guys. But these sadhanas, these kriyas I do, it's immensely of so much help. And I can see that whatever I'm doing, my hope and everything, I do not worry too much about the actions and about my hopes. And I just do whatever I can at this moment. And I'm in just love with everything and everyone. And it's beautiful. So my wish for all of you guys is that start something in life which you're sure you won't be successful in, but make sure you die joyfully. I know for sure, for me, that thing is, I want inner engineering to touch each and every person in this world, at least in India. But even that in my lifetime, I don't think I'm going to ever see that fruitful. But that's okay. Even the journey of trying to make it happen is so immensely beautiful for me. So find out what is that thing for you. Maybe it's starting a company. Maybe you want to become a CEO and you think it touches life. Maybe it's becoming a cricket player or a football player. Maybe it's becoming a barber. I do not know. Maybe you touch lives by cutting hair. I just don't know what it is. Maybe it's cooking food. Maybe you love to cook food and you think food can touch other people's lives. I do not know, but start something which you are sure you won't be successful in. Because if you become successful, like Sadhguru says, it's a very constipated desire, and constipation is not at all good, right? Because your desire which you can fulfill means you didn't desire good enough, you didn't desire high enough. Everyone says don't desire so much. I say desire everything in the world. Make sure you get it all. Desire fully. But whatever it is, go for it and you make it happen. And if it doesn't happen also, that's fine, because you are joyful and happy from within. So that's, I hope I don't know whether I was able to convey my message of failure and how I have dealt with it and all that stuff. But I hope you could take away something from this video. So that's it for today's video. Reach out to me on FB, Instagram, email, Twitter, where I'm there in all social media. I would highly recommend that you reach out to me through Facebook or Instagram, as I'm able to send voice notes rather than through email. Do subscribe to my channel, okay, and do click the bell icon so that you get a notification immediately when I put out a video. To check out my other videos, if you are a first time viewer, do leave a comment. I would really love that. Listen to you guys. I really love reading all your comments and I try replying to all your comments. And of course, like if you like the video, and dislike if you dislike the video. Lots of love. I truly hope this happens to you. May you truly live without no fear of failure. Okay, whether it's success or failure, you are on, full on. How's the Josh? It should be sky high. Namaskaram.